Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for July 15th through the 31st, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Gemini, if this reading resonates and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday only to my email list subscribers. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below in the description box. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Your girl is addicted to coffee. Legit. Okay, Gemini. Interesting energies. Main energy for your reading is the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Nine of Cups. So it's kind of like this weird energy of I'm guarded, I'm defensive, but I still feel really, really good emotionally. So I don't know if this is from somebody else coming in and making you feel this way or where this like emotional fulfillment and emotional balance is coming from, but it seems to be pretty positive. The only thing I will say is you are very, very guarded, and we'll see exactly why. In the recent past, you get the Six of Wands, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. There's a lot of things here which you're not really seeing. And it directly contributes to you getting over a difficult period, a difficult point. You're kind of at the tail end of that, but there's still some things which you're not realizing because the universe was keeping them hidden here in the recent past. The universe was like, it's not time for Gemini to see this yet. And somehow you're like, I knew that I needed to wait a little bit longer to get the full picture, to get the complete picture here. In the current situation, you get the Justice, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. You want to set everything right. You want to balance everything out. Could be internally for you, could be with somebody else. We'll see. You're really, really, really like this really matters to you because you're showing me I'm really stressed out about balancing everything out and fixing this. The thing is, there's a little bit of confusion happening where you're bouncing back and forth between I'll do this, I'll do that. This is the right way, this is the right way. So we'll see what this is all about. But I can literally see whatever you're going through in the current situation really matters to you. It's really important to you because you're assigning a lot of weight to it. In the near future, you get the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Brand new beginning here. I absolutely love it. You're feeling super confident. Your person is feeling very cared and nurtured by you. And there is this beautiful new beginning showing up. So, overall, I would say very, very positive energies, despite the fact that you, for some reason, are very guarded, not super open with your energies, not super trusting. So, let's see. Let's start off by clarifying the Seven of Wands, which is the main energy for your reading. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Fool, the Nine of Cups, and the Death Rebirth. You want to bring something back here. You want to literally revive whatever this is. And you're showing me if it were up to me, I would just literally snap my fingers, wipe the slate clean, start over, start from scratch with all the most beautiful energies. That's where your emotional fulfillment is. So remember, you get the Nine of Cups at the bottom of this deck. You also get the Nine of Cups clarifying the main energy. Your emotional balance, your emotional stability is tied up to being able to wipe the slate clean and have a new beginning within this connection and with this person. Now, you're not being very particular in terms of what you mean when you say revive. This could be we want to be friends. We want to be, bleep buddies. We want to be pen pals. We want to just, get back together romantically. You're not putting a title on it. In the near future, you are more specific. But currently, you're just kind of like, look, the situation between us is kind of like dead. I want to revive it. And this is you, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That just being able to be back in this person's energy or feel like, hey, we could start over with whatever that actually means, brings you a lot of emotional fulfillment and a lot of happiness here. So let's clarify the recent past. Let's see what was going on here. I'll start off with the Six of Wands. Yeah, something ended. Six of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Bottom of the deck, you get the Queen of Pentacles, which you get again here in the near future in down here. So here's the thing. You're showing me clear as day. And I feel like you must have communicated this to your person because you're being literally transparent. You're like, things ended, the ending sucked. I don't want us to be done. I don't want us to be over. I want to have a new start. Let's turn over a new leaf, Ace of Pentacles. Let's move into calmer energy. That's your definition of we made it. And again, you're not even showing me reconciliation, friends. You're not even being particular, which is letting me know that in the recent past, you'll take any kind of interaction with this person. I know that sounds kind of desperate, but it's not. It's just more so this energy of like, I need to know that we're good. Whatever good means doesn't matter at this point. I just need to know that we're good and that it's not done, that the energies between us are not cut and disconnected like 100%. Let's take a look at the moon in the recent past. Moon is clarified by the star, four of wands, and the justice. Yeah. You more than anything want to balance the energies out in this connection. You're showing me the justice again in the current situation. Like if I were a genie and I came up to you, I was like, Gemini, you get one wish. What is it? I want everything to be good between us. Literally, that's all you're showing. I just want everything to be good between us. That is my one desire, my one wish. Now, there is something that you're not seeing here in the recent past. It is being concealed from you on purpose. The universe is purposely concealing this. I don't know why. It's not showing me why, but it probably has to do with divine timing. Whatever it is that the universe isn't showing you tied up to you and this connection balancing everything out, it wasn't time for you to see it yet in the recent past. Interesting, but this bond feels very, very good. So I'm wondering like what happened? What caused the ending? Anyways, let's clarify the 2 of wands in the recent past. Two of Wands is clarified by the Three of Cups, Ace of Swords, Two of Pentacles. You get the Two of Pentacles in the same row in the current situation. You're waiting for a reconciliation and you know that you're waiting. Okay. It's not like you're sitting there and you're like, no, I'm totally over this person. I'm done. You know, in the recent past that you're just biding your time, hoping that you and this person can reconcile. You're aware of that. You're clear on that. However, you are very, very, not confused, but it's kind of almost like an indecisive energy between we can make this happen, we can't make this happen. You know what you want when it comes to actually like your confidence and my desire will come to fruition here in the 3D world. That's when you're kind of wavering here in the recent past. You're like, well, I mean, I want this, but maybe it will, but maybe it won't, but I don't know, right? And again, everything I'm telling you now, you're showing me I knew this in the recent past. Like I was aware of this. I'm clear on that. Let's look at the current situation because the energies, something seems to happen, which stresses you out, but also like there's like this means a lot type of energy showing up in the current situation. Start off with the justice. Hmm. Justice is clarified by the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, which is the main energy for your reading, and the Three of Wands. You know it's only a matter of time until you're able to fix things with this person. And I'm like, how are you so confident? You're showing me because this whole energy, this block that you're experiencing from them, this resistance, it's just a facade. It's just them kind of like flexing their muscle and putting on a front and being like, yeah, I'm the one in control. I don't know how you know this person so well, but you can literally read them like a book. The way that you're looking at it, it's like so this is gonna sound really weird, but you're literally showing me in the past I got nothing, and that was making me doubt and question my ability to make this happen. In the current situation, you're getting something from them. You're getting some feedback, whether it's texting, talking, whatever. You're getting some energy from them, which is letting you know that they're not done. Even though this energy is very, very cold, it's very detached, right? You get the Eight of Pentacles, the bottom of the deck. It's very detached, it's very disconnected, it's very difficult energy. The King of Pentacles is not easy breezy, beautiful. Let's go with the flow. This is the kind of person which is stubborn, they're difficult, they're not, it's like my way or the highway. You're showing me. The fact that I'm getting anything from them, that they're difficult, not difficult responding, that's how I know we're on the path to setting things right. In the recent past, you're like, oh, I hope we fix things. I hope we can set things right, but I'm not 100% sure. In the current situation, you're like, yeah, I know we're going to do this. I don't know exactly when, but I know we're going to do this. I know we're going to balance this out. And this is tied up to the recent past where the universe was keeping this hidden from you, right? Concealed, like there was something that you weren't able to see. You're getting that clarity in the current situation and that's kind of where your energy shifts and you're like, okay, we're moving in the direction that I want us to move in. Let's clarify the 9 of swords in the current situation. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. You're freaking out a little bit. You're freaking out a little bit in the current situation because you're afraid that this whole situation is going to like spin again. So, what I mean by that is you finally get the hope. You're like, okay, we're working towards this. We're going to rebuild. Oh, and then just as quickly, you're like, oh my gosh, well, what if this person decides to pull back again? What if they decide to like, they don't want anything to do with this? There's a little bit of fear here. Not a little bit. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You're stressing out big time because you're like, oh, I finally have some hope that we can move in the direction and fix this and balance everything out. And, you know, with that hope also comes that fear that hope, that possibility is going to get taken away. So you are a little bit overwhelmed. and kind of stressed out at the possibility of like losing this person, losing this connection, and basically getting disconnected from them again. I don't see it happening. I do just see this being a fear, especially with the near future energies. But let's see. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the World, and the Page of Swords. Yeah. So you're really up in your head about what to do about this connection. You're all over the place. You're literally like the visual that I'm getting is like one of those metal balls and like a ping pong machine. You bounce here, then you bounce there, then you're like, oh, it's going to end. No, it's going to work out. Yes, we're going to make it happen. No, it's not. This is going to be done. And this is all because you're like doubting this. You're really, really, really questioning everything. It's like they text you back right away. Why did they text me back so soon? Oh, they're taking an hour to text back. Why are they taking so long? You are literally like this person, this connection, and the fear of it ending, like ending, like this person just being like, I'm done with Gemini. I want nothing to do with you is very, very real for you. But again, Gemini, it's a fear. I don't see it actually happening, but I can see how psyched out you are and how freaked out you are at the possibility of like essentially being without them and genuinely being like single and them being done and closing the book on you. Don't let your fear get the better of you. I can see you confusing yourself and psyching yourself out, but this is literally all up in your head. I don't see any energy from your person disconnecting, being done, walking away. None of that. It's all just a fear for you, which makes sense. Like I can see how important it is for you to actually balance the energies out and fix things with this person. So I can understand why you'd be freaking out a little bit. Let's take a look at the King of Wands in the near future. Yeah. King of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're very, very confident in your ability to work this out, but you're also in an energy. You're very much okay. Let me backtrack. You're very confident in the fact that you and this person can balance everything out and fix everything, right? Like you wanted in the recent past. But now, once you've kind of gotten that energy of like, okay, we can work this out, we can fix this out. Now you're starting to entertain it and be like, is the juice worth the squeeze here? Like, is this person worth all the effort? They're really putting me through the ringer. Wouldn't it just be easier for me to just focus on myself and be single? So it's kind of like when this wasn't an option, and this person was completely disconnected, you were basically doing anything you can to kind of bring them back and revive this connection. Now that there's some hope of reviving it, you're like, okay, good, that's what I still want. But you're also entertaining the idea of like, maybe this person is more effort than they're worth. Maybe they're just too much work and it's easier for me to just be alone. You're stuck. I don't see you picking one way or the other. But I like the fact that you're like, okay, now that I know we can make this work, now let me check in with myself and see what I actually want to have happen here. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the near future. Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, Nine of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah, this person, you really do care about them, and they are very supportive to you in some capacity. I don't exactly know what, but you're showing me like, look, I don't really trust them farther than I can throw them, and there is a lot of resistance, and they are very, very frustrating. But we have so many good memories together. We have so much good history with each other. I don't just want to throw all that away. I don't want to give up on the good times. I don't want to give up on all our beautiful memories together. You and this person really evolved and grew emotionally. It doesn't really matter to me how long you were together. It's the emotional progress that you made once you came together. It's like you both emotionally matured. And that's really what's kind of keeping you here in the near future. And you're like, you know what? Yeah, they're difficult. Yeah, they're hard, but we have so many good times. I don't want to give up on this. And this realization kind of hits you out of nowhere. So I don't know what happens that it's like so surprising to you, but it really like comes out of nowhere where you're like, oh, okay. So this is what I want. Very interesting. Lots of clarity for you though in the near future, which I love. Let's take a look at the Ace of Wands in the near future. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. You got the King of Wands here tied up to your ability to rebuild. Bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are working on rebuilding this foundation and coming back together. It is a slow process. I will have to say it's like baby steps. Um, because somebody here somebody here has a tendency to kind of be inconsistent in terms of the amount of effort that they're putting in. So sometimes this, and again, I don't know if this is you or your person, take it as it resonates, but somebody showing me like, okay, some days I'm all in and I'm like giving 110% to making this connection work. Other days I give like 50%. Other days I'm like back at 70. So think of it like a car, right? If you were just driving 100 miles an hour, you'd get there a lot faster. But somebody here is driving 100, then 50, then 30, then 90, then, 20. And so that's kind of what's making you guys move so slowly towards this new beginning and this reconciliation, but that's the direction that you're moving in the near future. Okay, let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Gemini. From the universe, you get the Knight of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Chariot. Follow your happiness. Follow and do what makes you happy, not what stresses you out, not what psychs you out. Your aligned path, the path with the least resistance for you, the one that is divinely guided for you, is the path where you're like, okay, I'm doing this and I'm happy about it. I'm not doing this from a place of stress. I'm not doing this from a place of fear. I'm not doing this from a place of, I have to do this or else. I'm doing this because it makes me happy. It lights me up inside. That's your aligned path when it comes to this connection and when it comes to overall the energies you need to keep in mind for July 15th through the 31st. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you here on the next one.